honey Dijon mustard chicken with potatoes and green beans. It's what's for dinner tonight. Alright, so when I tell you I am so totally not in the mood to go all out tonight, like last night, I'm just not. Okay, I'm not. So we're just going to throw the little phone right here and we're going to cook, alright? I've moved my little mat off the stove, and if you've seen my videos before, you know I love my little mat that goes on my ceramic stove top here. I've thrown some butter in that pan. Let me turn that down a little bit because it's getting a little too hot. Alright. I'm going to take these chicken thighs very quickly and pop them right here in this pan. I got 3 chicken thighs here because I know about how much my family eats. Alright. We're going to throw some salt and pepper on there. I don't know why the pepper never wants to come out as good. And I'm going to quickly turn that over so I can season the other side. There's a little bit of bone in there. I'm going to have to get that out in a little bit. Alright, so I'm just going to let this cook here in the frying pan until that chicken gets nice and golden. Alright, so I've already flipped the chicken once. You know it's ready to be turned when it doesn't stick to the pan. Alright, so it is starting to get a little bit of golden brown right there, which is what we want it to do. So while that is still getting where we want it, we're going to add some garlic. Now, do I need to say how we measure our garlic around here? I hope I don't, right? Measure with your heart. You just put as much in there as you want to, alright? It's your dish. While that's seasoning up and flavoring up, I've turned the oven on 400, get that preheating. I'm going to spray my foil pan, because you know that's what I'm using. Because, y'all, this is going to go in the oven. Alright, so now we're going to add to this the good stuff. Alright, we're about to make it the honey mustard, okay? So, do not ask me measurements. Please do not ask me measurements. I don't know. It says 1/4 cup of honey. That's probably about what was in here. Let's just open that up and just let it on out. Actually, I'm going to do a little trick here in just a second. Because honey is hard to get all the honey out. So then we're going to also add some Dijon mustard. It says 2 tablespoons. I'm going to put a little bit of that in there. Then about 3 tablespoons of whole grain mustard. Now, I'm not going to lie. I could not find this at Walmart, and I do not know why. But I was able to find it at Aldi. If you cannot find whole grain mustard, that's fine. You can use regular mustard. You can use more Dijon mustard. It'll be fine. I honestly have never used whole grain mustard ever before. So, this will be a first for us. So, usually I put that in there in my little bayer. It calls for 2 tablespoons of water. I put that in here too. And there we go. Now that bayer's about empty. I'm going to move all that around in the pan and get it doing its thing. Now it calls for 1 pound of baby red potatoes. I don't do that. So I have got 3 cans of pre-diced potatoes that I've already drained. And I'm just going to put them right on in here, okay? And we're going to get all those flavors melted in there. Yes, I'm a lazy cook, okay? I'm teaching you to be a lazy cook. It's okay. It's okay. The point is to feed your family a decent meal. A healthy meal, okay? Don't worry about it if you got to take shortcuts and be lazy about it. There ain't nothing wrong with that, alright? Now we're going to get those potatoes stirred all up into that honey mustard Dijon sauce that's in there. And we're going to let that simmer for about 3 minutes. Alright, we are right to the end of the 3 minutes. So I'm going to take 2 cans of drained green beans and pour these on in here, okay? I thought mushrooms would be really good too, but I am pushing on getting them to eat this. If I put mushrooms in here, oh Lord, I will never hear the end of it. All right, so I'm going to turn this off. And I'm going to take my pan. I'm going to go ahead and move the chicken over first because I do not like having to dig through all my vegetables to get to my meat. I like to be able to find my meat. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put that there. And then well, that didn't work very well. I got to move that chicken. All right, let's move the chicken again. Lay all this down. Put that chicken up on the top. All right. Now we're going to stick this in that preheated oven for about 40 to 45 minutes. You really just want to make sure the chicken's done. Because remember, everything else essentially is done. I still wish I had my countertop oven. Whew, that's hot. All right, seriously, you may just find me making more dinners like this because this is a lot easier than that whole setup I'm doing. I'm just saying. And there we go. There's honey Dijon mustard chicken with potatoes and green beans. It's looking yummy.